Hi, I'm just entering another competition here. It's a bit tricky one. There's a JPL Flash Comics Geekdom channel. I'll put the link down below if you want to enter the competition as well. He's asking a comic you want to see made into a film. So I've been humming and ahhing about it and thinking to myself, well, the trouble is with me is finding my comics. So it's like if you want to illustrate it with showing a comic, then you need to know what a comic is, and I didn't. And I was coming back from my girlfriend's this morning. I was reading a comic book that I just recently bought. I bought a little run of, I did a video recently, Legends of the Dark Knight. I just happened to be reading this one, number 3, and I thought, as I was reading it, it's one of those comics that every now and again you get touched by a comic and you think, oh, that's cool. Yeah, you get, no, that was a bit of dust. That was a bit dust in my eye, honest, that kind of thing. But in this one, Batman is down, depressed because of the revolving door that is Arkham Asylum. Literally, at the beginning of the comic, he puts the Joker away. By the time he's got back to the Batcave, oh, Joker's escaped. And he just feels that he's fighting a losing battle. He's like his life is useless. He's not getting anywhere or anything. He goes to see Gordon at GCPD headquarters, and he gives them a load of Batman fan mail, a load of letters for Batman. Basically, they're upgrading their computer files, so they're giving all these letters, and all these letters have been sent over the years to Batman. And Batman takes them back to the cave and says to Alfred, "Yeah, get rid of these. I'm not going to read them." And eventually he does read them, and it's really kind of touching the stories that are contained within the letters. And it's talking about JPL Flash wants to know what we can make into a film. I think this would make a really cool animated movie, not necessarily a live action one, but I think this concept of this Batman's mailbag, it could be cool. It could be an ongoing cartoon thing where he goes through the letters and there's a different story like from the letters, and like or a letter might tip him off for something, and he might create a story from there, or it might be a flashback story from the letter. Saying what's happened. So for example, on one of them he saves as a letter from a little boy. He saved his mum from being killed. Another one, it was a guy in a bar and some thugs came in, and Batman arrived, took them out, made the thugs pay for some damage that they'd done while they were in there. And then there was another one of a criminal who he put away, and he was in prison vowing revenge, and then he wised up and thought, I don't want revenge. Well, I was out of place. I was stupid at that time. I'm going to go straight when I get out. And the 3 elements tie up slightly as well in the end of the story, and he catches Joker, of course, because he always catches Joker. But yeah, I just thought it was a really cool story, this one. It's Legends of the Dark Knight 3 from February 2013. Yeah, this was just from when I started quitting comics. I quit my comics in about March 2013. I quit comics. I didn't pick up this title at the time, and I managed to pick up all 13 from this for about 5 or so. Really cool. And I started reading them like, oh yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be bothered with these. I don't know. I just feel down a lot, and I'm not really have the spark for comics that I used to, but I've read 3 of them now, and I'm like, yeah, these are cool stories, and they're really sort of grabbing me. This one really got me, so definitely worth a film, an animated movie, an animated TV series, I would say. Batman's mailbag. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sub my channel if you like my video. Basically, I just go through lots of my comic books every Wednesday, and also I've got a little bit of a project where I'm doing my birthday books, where I'm trying to get all the books that came out at the same time as I did, which is September 1969. And go to the link, join the competition yourself, sub JPL Flash Comics Geekdom's channel. I think he's the guy that Daz the Key Collector was telling me does a live stream on Tuesday nights. I think he does. I think that was the channel that did it. So I'm going to be tuning into that anyway. Especially because Daz is going to be a guest on there soon. I think this Tuesday is going to be a guest on there. So yeah, like the channel. Like my channel. Like Daz's channel since I've mentioned him. And like Metarog's channel as well, because he's cool. Anyway, I'm off.